Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to Sin on the Chat. My name is Sin. Let's get right to it and Happy New Year. So I wanted to do this video. I saw this episode on Adam 22 about this guy from New York who was on there with basically a boy who looks like a girl, and it was interesting. I find this topic very, very fascinating. I feel like we are moving into a new era when it comes to sexuality and things like that. This is becoming more popular, I feel like, and it's people are just coming out more about this sort of thing. So this particular interview was very interesting to me because of the way that they view this. So a young guy was on there, and I'm going to pull this video up in a second. Young guy was on there. He was saying, yeah, he messes with the girl, trans girl, and he doesn't consider himself gay for a number of different reasons. So let's get right to this. Okay. Let me just pull this up. All right.
Like, I had a host on this channel, and we interviewed a trans porn star who basically, when she came on this podcast, her whole goal was to expose that this friend of mine had f***ed her or whatever. And I tried to have the editors edit it out, but they missed like one instance of his name being said. So the whole world kind of like figured it out. Our fan base figured it out, and it became this whole big thing. He ended up.
If y'all don't know what he's talking about, if you guys watch No Jumper Adam 22, he's talking about a previous host who was a friend of his named House Phone, who it came out House Phone was also dealing with trans women, trans girls, whatever. And Adam ended up interviewing the trans person that House Phone had a situation with. It caused some bad blood between him and Adam. Adam and the kid ended up leaving the show. I don't even know where House Phone is now, but this is, like I said, this is becoming a very popular thing. More and more people are being exposed and coming out and just being honest about what it is they like. Recently, we had Dwight Howard pretty much admit that, yeah, he's into what he's into and it's his business.
Right? But they say this is the safest time. Are you gay, bro?
Is this what you want to talk about?
No, I don't want to talk about that, bro.
Then why are we talking about it?
Because you went viral off of that, bro.
I've been viral for a lot of things.
And I want to talk about that too.
And what I do in my personal life is nobody's fault.
Thank you. I just want you to answer that.
Another drill rapper, Little J from Chicago, was recently recorded with some trans people at the county jail. He had like these men dressed as women sitting on his lap at the jail. Like, it's real, y'all. And he came out and said, basically, I'm still gangster, So this is just a growing thing. And I think that a lot of people will be shocked at the amount of people that actually are into this. So let's go.
Leaving the channel, I guess mostly just because he was, embarrassed. He didn't like the fact that it got exposed on the channel. How did it feel when it got exposed? Like, what was that like?
Honestly, I was just like, I didn't really care too much, but I was like, damn, I never got like so much hate before. Like everybody called me gay and shit. I got people.
And that's the thing. Like, this is a hard pill for people to swallow. It is unusual. Even though it's coming out more and it's becoming more of a trendy, more popular thing, it still is pretty unusual. It's just something that I think a lot of us don't really understand. And some people can be harsh and some people can be mean. Like I said, I don't think that that's the route to go. I don't think you should bash anyone. I think you should commend him for not keeping it a secret and still sleeping with other women, and possibly creating a worse situation for everyone. So shout out to this guy for, living in his truth. That's one good thing I can say about this.
People calling my phone on some shit. I'm like, what? Like, talking to like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I just seen who my real friends was and who was fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I got friends in New York and shit like that. But like, that's basically what happened. But now I don't care what nobody got to say. Because me personally, like, if anybody asks if I'm gay and shit like that, I don't see myself as I'm gay. Like, for me, I don't think I'm gay at all. Like, I'm not sick or doing some.
Now, this is the part that is confusing and is controversial. You are. In my opinion, he is. Regardless of what you put on this young person beside you, that is still a man, a guy, a boy, a young man, whatever you want to call it. That is still that. And like I said, you guys can see there is nothing about the trans person next to him that is over the top beautiful or gorgeous. Very, very average. If it was an actual natural born girl, it would be a very average looking girl. There is something about the fact that it is a boy that intrigues him, whether he is conscious about that fact or not. And maybe it's something that is different. Maybe it feels different. Who knows? When they're doing whatever they're doing, there's something. And I hate to say this, honestly, and in my opinion, I think there's something deviant about it. And when I say like deviant, I just mean like it deviates from the norm, right? And I think that for a lot of people, when it's something that's outside of the norm, is something that kind of like turns them on even more. And that's kind of what I think this is for many people, if not all. So let's keep going.
Weird shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with her.
So you never would have thought of being gay prior to this. So that's like your first time even having somebody throw that idea out there?
What?
The gay thing. Like, you never thought of yourself that way or whatever? Was it a little bit of like, was it tricky in your head to even DM a trans person? Or you're like, oh, like, is this?
I'm be honest with you, like, when I just seen her, I was like, because I knew who she was before. Like, I seen her on the what's it called, doing the catfish shit in 2020. I was always,
y'all, he is in Delulu land. Okay. He knew it was weird, but obviously he did not care. And he saw her on TV and he was just like, I don't know, head over heels over what he saw, I guess. But let's continue.
was on my phone on the live and shit. I seen her doing shit like that. But I don't know, like, I scrolled into her page and I saw her, seen she was in New York. I was looking at her shit. I was like, because I'll be honest with you, like, a lot of people be catfish on Instagram and shit.
Catfishing, like looking ugly as in real life, or just fully not being the same person that they're pretending to be.
All right, let's go over into her Instagram so we can see what it is that he saw that he was so attracted to. Okay. So this is her Instagram. And I know some of you guys that are watching this are probably going to follow her because that is how a lot of you guys are getting down. But let's just see. So you see, like, some of these pictures, she actually looks like, like it could be a girl. You know what I mean? Like, until she opens her mouth, until you're up close. All right. Now, very provocative, very overly sexualized. You see. And if it was a girl, honestly, in some of these pictures, like, she does look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. But I think when she's in person and you hear her, you can kind of, it's a different thing. She does have an OnlyFans. Like right here, like that looks like a man to me, right? But this is something that I saw that kind of caught my attention. It looks like she, whatever, is pregnant right here. So it says, I've been hiding this for a while from everyone, but yes, trans women now in time can get pregnant by getting a womb created in them and a whole bunch of other scientific, I think she meant scientific things that go into all that as well. I know you guys are going to hate on me and wish death on my child, but I'm going to take a break for the internet from until I have him and make sure he is loved properly. This is all I ever wanted. And I'm so happy in life right now. Okay, so this was 28 weeks ago. This is like another thing that happens with like these folks and like living in like Delulu land. Like, where's this baby, right? Because this Adam 22 show just happened a few weeks ago. There was no baby. There was no pregnancy. This was 28 weeks ago. Let's look at these comments. The fact that y'all are even discussing this shows how bad our education system is. You can't have a baby without a uterus. And sorry, but a genetically born man cannot carry a baby. Did nobody pay attention in biology class? As a real woman, I don't find this shit funny, like at all. So where the baby at? Because it's finna be 2024. I want to see experiment 626. Oh man. Like these comments are wow, but like this is facts. Like people put all of this like crazy information on the internet for reactions and views and attention, and like this is what you're gonna get. Like this is kind of crazy. And I'm assuming this is the boyfriend right here holding the baby, like that's their kid. Like what is going on here? Yeah, I want to be a so bad. No, this is so disrespectful to real women. I don't take this as disrespect as a mother myself, as someone with kids. I don't think this is disrespectful. I just think this is delusional, honestly. Yeah. I'm drink this ginger ale right quick. Oh my God, this is harsh. Like that, see, like stuff like that is just mean. And these people have the right to live in whatever reality or fantasy world that they want to live in. That is their choice. But it is worth noting that these are the things that they think, and this is what they say. Okay, and yeah, so this is what the boy saw, and this is what he fell in love with. Okay. All right, let's continue.
So I was just looking at her show, I'm like, she look good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Texted her, and
it's been good ever since.
Yeah.
Your parents feel weird about it or anything?
My mom, she's a Christian, so she on something. She's like, she's delusional. So she.
What? The mom is delusional, bruh. No, boy, what? No. It is the audacity for me. Like, he just came on this show, disrespected his mother and called her delusional. I think the delusional one here is you.
She be on some weird shit, but I still talk to her and shit. But she's not to accept that.
It's so crazy to me how like a lot of these folks and like in this community think that other people are weird. Like they're the weird ones. They're the ones that like are delusional. Not them. Like these, like I'm sorry, but like a lot of these people like to change definitions and meanings and words around to fit like a fantasy, but yet everyone else are the delusional ones. Fascinating.
Point, you know what I'm saying?
Right, definitely. And you guys have been together how long? 6 months?
Yeah, about 5-6 months.
What do you guys do together for fun? Like, what's a random day hanging out like?
Okay, so like we played like the game in here. Like we play the games together. We are together all day, every day. Like we'll go out to the gun range. We just went to Hawaii. We travel. We just, whatever comes to our head, any idea we got, we just go do it together.
Living life together.
That's.
You see, so I mean, he does sound like a guy, like I said, but he's into what he's into. But let me know your thoughts. Is being with a trans woman, a guy who is now transforming into a woman, or what a woman looks like, does that make a person gay? Let me know your comments below. I would love to hear from you all. And should we welcome this? Should we welcome this? Should we encourage people to be as honest as this young man is here? Because it for the greater good of society, right? Let me know your thoughts. I'm out.